What is up, everybody? Got my cold weather gloves on because it is in the mid 40s this morning, and this is my first time that I am commuting to work with my bike. We are going on a journey. That's probably the nicest word I can use when talking about a 12-hour car ride, expedition. I don't know. My sister-in-law is getting married in Utah this weekend, and as you know, I live in sunny California. So we're going to drive there because it costs such ridiculous amounts to fly. Yeah, I hate the fact that flying costs so much. Anyway, not what I wanted to talk about this morning. I'm commuting to work on my motorcycle, and there's a couple things that I don't like about that. I mean, obviously it's something to look forward to. After I get off of work, I get to ride my bike, so that's fun, and I am happy about that. What I'm not happy about, though, commuting to work, is helmet hair, right? Because I'm trying to look presentable when I'm at work, and to come in with hair all matted down, I don't like that. It's kind of a small thing. The other thing is, well, this is kind of a bonus. Now, we have parking that's close to where I work, and I work on a college campus, a university campus, and so all of the parking around all the buildings and everything is all permit parking. So the nice thing about when I ride my bike to work is I get to park in on the street, and there's motorcycle parking that is non-permit parking. You can just park your bike, and I think that's cool. Mostly because you know, even the car parking around campus is permit parking. You have to pay to park on the street. Anyway, that's not important either. So I got my cold weather gloves on, and I got these gloves. This was like 8 years ago, and I only wear them, you know, when it's cold, and I don't ride that much when it's cold because I just don't like cold weather riding. They're still in really good shape, as you can see. Voila. So I mean, it's not a long commute to work. It's like 12 miles, so it's just a nice little ride. I guess one of the other things that's not so good though about commuting to work and having to park on the street is you gotta park on the street, and it's the street, and it's gotta stay there all day. And I mean, ever since my bike got hit in its parking space, and this was in a parking lot in an apartment complex where you see everybody all the time, and it still got hit. Nobody left a note. They just left it on the ground, and that's how I found it. So yeah, ever since that, I've been paranoid about parking the bike in public places, which is why I almost didn't get a bike, because I just wanted to wait till I had a garage to put it in. So anyway, I got my bike. I'm gonna be parking it on the street, and I've never seen a downed bike in that parking area, so I'm not super worried. It's just one of those things. It's actually not so bad this morning. Had I not worn my cold weather gloves, I probably would be freezing right now, but this is completely tolerable. I've ridden to work when it's like 35 degrees. That, no matter what gloves you wear or how many layers you wear, I mean, I had like thermals on and, you know, 2 pairs of socks and boots on, and still, I mean, it's just cold. 35 degrees, it's almost freezing. And I know, I'm gonna get it from people who live in Minnesota or Wisconsin or something, and, oh, 35 degrees, oh, that's like tropical weather. But I mean, I lived in California my whole life, and that's not how my body works. The nice thing too, once you've ridden your bike a few times to work, people don't ask questions. But that's the other thing, when you ride your bike to work and you stroll on in with your jacket and your helmet on. Sorry, your helmet's not on. If your helmet's still on by the time you get to your office, then that's weird. Stop doing that. But when you roll in with your jacket and your helmet in hand, people always, oh, you ride a motorcycle, or oh, I didn't know you rode a motorcycle, or, oh, how was your ride? You know, and that's fine. I don't mind small talk. I actually like small talk, but it's just the fact that you've got to answer the same question over and over. And that's not small talk. I know that, like, how you doing is small talk, and it's the same question over and over, but the answer isn't always the same. The answer is always the same when you ask me, oh, you ride a motorcycle? No, I don't. This is a fashion helmet. No, I'm not a jerk. And I like my coworkers. And I'm just about there. Okay, how am I supposed to get to the parking lot? Is that parking lot? Can I go that way? Oh, jeez. I can go straight through, though?
Yeah, you can go straight through. Yes, sir.
Thank you. I do not know where I'm going to park my motorcycle because that is motorcycle parking. What the heck? I'm gonna have to have my wife bring me a parking permit, and this sucks. I don't even know if I still have that thing. Ah, jeez. Well, that's a great way to start out the day. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have to park the bike somewhere in town and then walk. Ah, jeez. Except that all of the parking downtown is time. It's, oh wait, no, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is fantastic. Okay, I guess here's another negative thing about riding your bike to work. They could be doing construction on the street where you park your bike and you won't have anywhere to park it, and then you've got to walk a ways. So yay me, I get to get my walking in today, I guess. Oh geez, and this is wet. And it does say customers parking only, but guess what? I don't care.
3 hours later.
So that was not a fun experience this morning. Having to find parking, and it's funny because I was mentioning how you can't park anywhere in this city without a permit. I mean, if you look at all these signs, 90-minute parking, permit only, blah, blah, blah. So we do have a parking permit, so my wife, who was staying home today because of our big trip and getting preparations ready for us to go on our fantastic voyage. What is happening there? That cannot be safe. College towns, what are you gonna do? Anyway, we got it all worked out. She brought me our parking pass and I just moved the bike. I thought that parking lot that I had parked in this morning was a all-day parking or whatever, customer parking, no time limit, but just like every other dumb parking lot in this. Now, and then I take that back. This city is really great, but not for parking. I mean, they're huge advocates for bicycles. It's kind of like their thing here, and it's not just because it's a college town. All the citizens here, a lot of the citizens here get around by bicycle. And you'll see here when we approach a different part of town, there's like an old-fashioned, old-timey bicycle statue. There's the statue. You probably didn't get a good look at it. Oh well. My bad. And so you see all these things all over town. Little old-timey bicycle statues. I'm gonna take advantage of California law here and split this traffic. People love it, I'm sure. Sometimes you see, especially some people don't know that this is legal, jerks that'll, most of the time people will get out of the way. They'll if they can, they'll widen the space. But sometimes you get jerks who just want to be jerks and they get closer so that you can't get through. But we are, I believe, one of the last states in the country that still allow lane splitting. So to me, it's like, you know, it's one of the advantages of riding a motorcycle is being able to lane split in California. And and not a lot of drivers know that it's illegal, and they just think you're being a jerk. But to me, it's like, you know, I've got a smaller vehicle and I can make it better for people behind me because I'm going to shorten the traffic by one car, so why not? Guys, if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, and if you're so inclined, hit the subscribe button for past and future content. I won't be seeing you, but you will be seeing me later. This is that one guy, and I'm out.